Okay, so well, it just took me all the way to the top. I haven't made a video on this yet, and I remember doing a live stream a week ago or maybe 2 weeks ago. It looks like it was maybe like a week and a half, maybe, but I remember somebody coming into the chat and talking about this, and I just really don't understand why we're getting this, and it doesn't make any sense to me. So honestly, my opinion on it is that I hate it, and the reason why is because none of these characters fit in the game. And I mean, not that that's like I don't know. It just, why would you not collab with another anime or, you know, another game series like you have been doing? But instead you chose to partner with a Netflix original series about children fighting like interdimensional being or something. I don't know how to classify the enemy, but what is this? The only actual correlation that these two series have is that Netflix makes the Seven Deadly Sins dub, and it's exclusive to Netflix because they produce it. And Stranger Things is a Netflix exclusive TV show. So that's it. The only character that even remotely seems like it could be, you know, a playable character in the game is 11, because she has sort of supernatural powers. If you haven't seen the show, she would have the most, she would make the most sense as a character, and the rest of them really just don't make any sense to me, mainly because, I mean, most of them are children that ride bikes and play D&D, and I just don't see where their attacks are going to come from, like what their moves would be, what any of that would make sense to, you know, do with anything. I don't get it. So I don't know. And then you have Jim Hopper and Steve Harrington in the back. Steve has a baseball bat and could bonk them, maybe. It's a guess, I guess, but Jim is the one that scares me the most, because I really don't want to be in PvP and Jim Hopper shoot my Meliodas and kill him. I I don't think I could handle it. I don't think it would make any sense, and sorry, my render's done. It just doesn't. What are they gonna do? I just don't get it. And a lot of people were like, oh, this is fake. And he even made a clarification saying, oh, for the people who think it's fake, he goes to the files in the JP and Korean versions of the game and shows that the poster is in the game. So I don't get it. What are they doing? It just doesn't make any sense. They have this, and the best thing that I can hope for is that it's just going to be a story event where you get some free rewards, you go through the story like a lot of the collaborations have, and you just get free stuff. Hopefully. I don't want to spend any diamonds on these children. It just doesn't, it's not appealing to me. It's gonna break my immersion so bad if any of these characters actually are like summonable, but not only that, if they're like meta relevant units and they're like, you know, in the PvP meta, and I'm just running around queuing up against Hopper and Steve and Dustin and Will and Mike. I just don't want to see them in the game. It just doesn't make any sense. They have this thing, which is the Mind Flayer. I'm hoping that it's some sort of, you know, just like, maybe they'll do it kind of like the Colossal Titan was, maybe with the Attack on Titan stuff, where it's like a whatchamacallit, one of those, the bosses, like World Boss maybe was what it was called. I don't know, where you have the 4 people and they compete to get better scores on the boss. Maybe they'll use that, because we haven't seen that mechanic in a while, actually. So that would be okay, I guess. But a lot of this stuff just seems like story kind of things. Like, it almost reminds me of like the Halloween event where you go to the town, and it's very like Halloween-esque. Like, it's got decorations and stuff. And these look like, you know, pieces that would be sort of like background textures and stuff like that for like some of the battles and everything. So I'm just really hoping that ST, Will, and 11 and Jim and Mike and the Demidog for some reason are not characters that you can summon for. I just cannot stress that enough, that I do not want these as playable characters. So I don't know. The fact that Demidog or Demodog is classified in the same section here as some of the kids makes me think that there may be just like enemies or something like that that you'll fight in the game, which if that's the case, I'm okay with that. I'll beat down a child in the story mode for this as long as I don't have to summon for them. Obviously the Mind Flayer and stuff like that is over here. It says hero here, which would be the best indicator to show me that maybe it's a playable character, but I really doubt that the Mind Flayer is a character. But yeah, this one, he says right here, hard guess as to who is summonable and who is not. Dustin, and what is, he's gonna ride his bike into you. Lucas is the black kid, I think. He's gonna ride his bike into you. Will, he'll shift into the upside down and beat you from the other side maybe. And then Max is the girl. She'll get her buff older brother that looks oddly like what's his name, Zac Efron. I know it's not Zac Efron, but looks like him, to beat you up. And then you've got Steve Harrington, who will put his little paper hat on and beat you with a baseball bat. I don't know. It just, none of that sounds appealing to me, and I know that I'm not the only one. A lot of people on the Reddit and, you know, just other sort of like social media on the forums and stuff have just really placed their sort of displeasure with the fact that this is coming. And I mean, I'm just worried about my immersion more than anything. I just really don't want to fight these kids in PvP. It just doesn't sound like a good time. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about it, I guess. This has been sort of very ranty, and I'm sorry about that, but I just wanted to give you my thoughts and opinions on the fantastic new collaboration that we seem to be having. Hopefully it comes out soon-ish, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully, actually, I really hope it doesn't, because Global's got a big order to fill soon. The Archangels are coming. The one Escanor's coming. Assault Mode Melee's coming. There's just too much on Global's plate at the moment. So maybe JP can have it. And that's another thing, is JP and the Korean version of the game, do they even like Stranger Things? Like, is Stranger Things even relevant over there? Maybe it is, because I know Stranger Things is like a huge phenomenon that was on Netflix, but I don't know if it's even popular in, like, you know, other countries. But yeah, that's it. So stupid. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more content in the future. And I won't have a video coming out in the morning tomorrow, because this should go up on Saturday. But the news will be Sunday night, so tomorrow night when this uploads. So yeah, I will see you guys for the news. And that is it. Thank you guys for watching again. Bye.